Hi, this is Ron, the Dream Roper McLean. Hey, I want to talk to you about something that is quite important today. And it starts with a question. Who are you? Now, if somebody asks you that question, who are you? How do you take that? You internalize, thinking about, who am I? Or do you say, just rattle off, you know exactly who you are, what you believe in, and where you're going? That would be cool. Or most of us have a tendency to identify, well, I'm a lawyer, or I'm a carpenter, or I'm a school teacher. Do you relate, do you answer who you are by what you do? There's a severe risk in that, especially with all the downsizing and the early retirements and whatever you want to call it in a politically correct way where people lose their jobs. And if you identify with your jobs, there's a danger, and it's called, if you are what you do, if you don't, you're not, which is kind of a cute way of saying, if you are what you do, and your job goes away, you're nobody. What do? You're lost, you're disoriented. I would hope that you can identify who you are based on what you believe. You can even base it on your skills. There's a risk there. I mean, obviously, if you were a pitcher for the New York Yankees and you're right-handed and you lost your right arm in an accident, obviously, if you identify by your skills, I guess that comes under what you do. But you know what I mean. Some things are intangible, but you are eternal. I mean, we are created to be something. We are created to be us. Each of us is unique. How do you express that to someone else? Now, before you can express it to someone else, you have to be able to express it to yourself, which is the key. Another question, are you happy? Are you happy with who you are? I guess another question along those lines are you where you want to be? But that's a little less direct. So if you know who you are, take a look. Does that match who and where you want to be in life? How do you want to be seen by other people in life? How do you want to be seen by yourself? So asking yourself the question, who am I, is a great start. I mean, if you go to a networking event, you stand up and give a 30 or 60-second commercial, and you learn to identify who you are, but really you identify what you do. It would be nice if you identified who you are, because that's a better way for people to relate to you rather than what you do. But obviously you're there for business normally, and so you do have to identify what that business is. Maybe I'm getting on a rabbit trail here, but you need to identify who you are in order to move forward with your life or work to get where you want to be. So I humbly suggest at this time you take inventory, write down who you are, write down where you're, I guess with your vision, you can do it in either order, I suppose. Your goals, where do you want to be? And put a timeline to them. A goal without a timeline is like a wish list. And so write down the things you want. What's your bucket list? Put a time to it. And at the same time, write a vision. Where do you want to be? What do you want to be known for? What legacy do you want to leave for your family? I believe if you want to make any improvements in your life, you have to take stock of where you are, but make a real honest look at where you are, and then you're in a better position to identify a plan to get you where you want to be. As we all want to be the best we can be to do what we were created to be here for. So that's the first step. What I'll do too is hopefully let's elaborate on this in future videos, because we're all in this thing together here. This is called life. So I appreciate any comments you've got. Share it. You can email me at Ron Now let's do it at thedreamroper@gmail.com. Thedreamroper@gmail.com. Signing out for now, Ron McLean, the Dream Roper, and wishing you a richly blessed day. Bye now.